Ever feel like you're just spinning your wheels at work, pushing harder but getting nowhere?
Yeah, that feeling of being constantly busy, but your progress is just totally stalled out.
You know, this whole thing reminds me of a story about a national 1500-meter race.
An athlete figured the logic was simple. The more he ran, the faster he'd get.
But on the big day, when it mattered, he was spent. His body just gave out.
He wound up in 4th place, just one spot away from making the national team.
See, it wasn't about a lack of effort. It was a total lack of recovery.
And this is exactly what so many of us are doing, not on a track, but at our desks.
In sports, they call it overtraining. It's what happens when you don't build in enough rest.
And you can see how this maps one-to-one with the workplace. It's the same pattern.
So listen, you're not failing, you're just fatigued. There's a huge difference.
The thing about overtraining at work is that it really kind of sneaks up on you.
We're talking mental fog, a short fuse, and just being completely wiped out on the weekends.
If any of that sounds familiar, well, that's the fast track to burnout. And there's actual science here. Constant stress makes your brain less effective, less adaptive.
Okay, so how do we break this cycle? We gotta learn to train and recover like a pro.
Here's the 4-step playbook. Track your energy, build in recovery, work in cycles, and watch for the letdown.
First up, start tracking your energy, not just your hours. Are you feeling sharp or just foggy?
Next, you have to actually schedule recovery. Put it in your calendar. Block out that time.
Third, think about your work in cycles. Performance has a rhythm. It is not a constant sprint. And last, after a big push, plan to decompress. Because if you don't, your body will do it for you. Look, the best performers don't just push endlessly. They train intelligently. They're strategic.
They get that high performance is built on that rhythm of stress and recovery.
So it's not just about how hard you can go. It's really about how well you can recover.
So ask yourself this, are you just working more, or are you actually performing when it counts?